Hey guys, BadInfos here and welcome to a new GTA 5 100% walkthrough video. Today I'm gonna do a side mission. It's collectible time. We have so many collectibles in this game, and today I'm gonna get all the 50 letter scraps. And no, this mission is not just for collecting stuff, it's a murder mystery. You have to solve a mystery by collecting all these letter scraps. If you wanna know exactly why we're doing this, you need to go to your phone, into the internet, and type here Johnson. Go here into this website and you can see this girl. Basically, this girl got killed. We can see her biography here and what we know. I'm not gonna show the images on the right because they're super disturbing, but basically this girl got killed and we need to solve the mystery by collecting all these letter scraps. After we do, we can put them together, read the full letter and solve the murder mystery and kill the person who killed her or spare him depending on what you choose. It's your choice entirely. So let's go. What I suggest first is going to a helicopter location and taking it on your journey. This side mission is much easier if you have a fast mode of transportation, and the helicopter is the fastest because it can go in tall places, it can cut corners, avoid the majority of the mountains. The letter scraps are not available at the beginning of the game but after the mission repossession, and that's why I'm doing it right now and not before. So guys, this was it for the intro. Let's start collecting some letters. And here we go, we begin the hunt. I'm gonna start at the bottom of the map and work my way all the way up. All the way over here we have 50 to collect, so this video is gonna be pretty long probably, we shall see. I'm assuming that you have a helicopter at hand, so you can land on high places and collect the letter scraps from above. Of course you can go from below and work your way up these containers, or you can just land the helicopter here or here or here and go down and collect the first letter scrap. As you can see on the left, you need to solve the murder mystery. Let's go to the next one. The second location is on a ship. Get on the ship. At the front of it is the second letter scrap. The next one is at the airport. We have two stories here. Do not go above, but go below. Right here next to the gate is the third one. This one is on a building, so get yourself a helicopter and climb all the way over here, or just land over here. And this is the entrance to the place, and this door does not work. So again, get yourself a helicopter, land here and get it. We have a few islands here. On the biggest one, on the right side of the map, we have this beach. Right behind this bush is the location. This place is gorgeous, so go right over here and look for this yellow line, to the toilet of course. Right behind them you can find this crashed bus, which is kind of like a house for some bums I guess, and inside of it is the letter scrap. Unfortunately, there is no good way of going to this one, it's underground in a tunnel, so find this entrance 2495, which is right next to the water. Get inside this tunnel. Once you get to the train tracks, turn right. And here on the right side you're gonna find the letter scrap. Of course, there's other ways of getting inside of here, but this one seems to be the shortest. And welcome to Grove Street. Yes guys, in this game we have Grove Street, this is it, and this is, I guess this is CJ's house. I'm not sure, this could be Sweet's house, could be Ryder's house, who knows, but behind this house, whoever it is, we can find the next scrap. Pretty close to Grove Street we have a mega mall. It is mega, it is big, it has a big parking lot and also a dumpster. Inside a dumpster we're gonna find the next letter. On a bridge pretty close to the impound lot, here we can find the next letter scrap. And that brings us to 10 out of 50, not much more to go. This letter sucks, it's one of the worst letters in the whole game, it's close to Simeon's shop. What you need to do is go in this construction site and find this crane. You need to climb the whole damn crane, it takes forever. And I have finally arrived. Yes, I climbed this whole thing, it took me like 4.5 minutes. Alternatively, you can take your helicopter, jump from it and land on the crane itself. However, that's pretty dangerous and you could die. You would also lose your helicopter, obviously. So take your time and climb it. That's why I think that this is the worst letter in the entire game. This one has an interesting placement, it's underwater and it's right next to this bridge. So what you do is jump off this bridge into the water, like so, and continue swimming in the opposite direction. I hate swimming in this game, it's so disorienting. And the leather scrap is on this, climb it and you're good to go. We don't have a skateboard in this game, but we do have a skate park. Unfortunately no skateboards, which is a bummer. I do want a skateboard, but it's a skate park. Get inside of it, and the letter is pretty visible. Another pretty easy to spot location, this is the end of the pier, which is, you know, a very famous location in this game and in this city in general. Just go to the end of it, climb these stairs, look at these bathrooms, they are on the left side, continue walking and you'll see it over here. I've got to give you the number of that headshot guy. Sticking to the beach theme, go upwards from the pier and you're gonna end up right here at this gorgeous looking pool. It's probably super expensive to use this pool because it's right next to the beach, it's gorgeous, the view is gorgeous, you can see helicopters and whatnot. The letter is at the bar. Okay, this one is very confusing, so try to follow along. This is the court center, which I call an observatory for some reason, I don't know why. But basically align yourself to these stairs. You're gonna find this entrance on this side. Go straight from here, take the first left, a right, go straight and take the second left, not that one but this one, and it's on the ground. Again, it might be pretty confusing, but if you have a helicopter, just fly over it, see where it's at, and you'll know where to go. I personally hate mazes, but I hope you don't and I hope you find it. Okay, next one. If you don't know, we have a graveyard in Los Santos. I certainly didn't the first time I tried to collect these in 2015 or something. But yeah, we have a graveyard and in the center of this pool, I would call it a pool, I'm not sure. It's not really a pool, whatever it is, a lake, I guess. You can find the next one. Okay, this one is pretty tricky. Go right over here. This is a restricted airspace, so if you enter it, you're gonna get a wanted level. So what you do is find this globe, land right over here, be careful because if you go too far you're gonna get a wanted level, so try to land over here. If you fly a little bit closer you're gonna get a wanted level, so go here, jump there. Oh, I got it, crap. Okay, it's a 2-star wanted level, so it's not such a big issue, but you should be careful. Okay, so go here, go back up, take your heli and fly away. Again, you could avoid this, but I didn't. Good luck with this one. A pretty easy spot to find, just go above Los Santos Customs and look for this little circle, and on the left side of it you're gonna find this compound, climb these stairs, look for the palm trees, and the letter is, whoops, in front of the fireplace. We have another construction site, but don't worry guys, you don't need to climb any of these cranes. Luckily, it's just in a hole. Jump down the hole, which is pretty easy to find, and you get it. We have another skate park in this city, which is located pretty close to the barbershop on the right side. You can't miss it, it's pretty easy to see from a distance. Collect it from here. Here we have a letter which you may have seen in my previous videos, the ones which involved under the bridge achievements. Because I went through here once. You may have not seen it, I don't know, but it's right here. And with this letter guys, I conclude all the ones in the city. This is pretty close to the city, so I still count it as part of the city. We have a racetrack over here. On this side of it, you can find the letter, which is actually not visible from the track itself, so you have to climb here on the seats. If you walk around, you're gonna eventually find it. So good luck. Let's continue with the countryside. We have so much more to collect. And welcome to the countryside. We have two over here pretty close to each other on the right side of the map, so I'm gonna go with them first and then continue over here. So let's go. This is the first one. It's on the upper island. We have lots of pollution in the background. On this island we can find the 24th letter. Pretty close by we have an amazingly looking cave with a little boat inside a cave. What you need to do is get inside of it. It looks so majestic, so beautiful, so mysterious, so spooky. Ooh. This reminds me of the forest game, and that was a spooky game with lots of caves and zombies. With that, I collected half of the letters in the game. So far the hunt was awesome. I saw some gorgeous locations. Let's see some more. We're getting a little bit closer to this city. This is the Vinewood sign. It's pretty huge. On the letter I, on the top of it, we're gonna find the next letter. And here it is, 26. You might remember this place from my weapons video. We have grenades on the ground at this juice stand, big juice stand. Right over here on the ground we have the grenades. And here is the letter scrap. This is one of the easiest ones to spot from the road. We have a huge road here. We have peaches, melons, apples, berries and nuts, and right next to this stand we have the letter scrap. At a pretty big mansion right next to Lake Vinewood, over here in this circular thing, we can find a dartboard. Look for the dartboard, look for the tennis table, and of course the pool outside, because every single mansion has to have a pool. We can get the letter. Here is a very tricky and annoying letter scrap. Just go right next to Fort Zankuro, which is over here in the big blob, the big empty blob, because I'm too scared of going there. Go at the second water place on the right side of it, face this bridge and look for this incline. It's right next to the water. I really can't tell you much else here, but yeah, look at the surroundings and good luck. This one, however, is the complete opposite. Go right next to this gun shop on the right side and find this bridge. Right underneath the bridge, which is so visible from so far away, you can find the next one. Here's a very cool location you may never visit if you're not collecting these letter scraps, but look at this. There's a few roads, swirly roads, perfect for drifting. Go here and look at this. It's a mine shaft, guys. You don't normally see this. This property is closed to the public. Pretty mysterious and stuff. Once again we have a cemetery on this map. It's pretty close to the gun shop, actually pretty far, but it's in the same vicinity as the gun shop over here. Look for this church and these graves. Next to the two big ones is the letter. We have a farmhouse here and a pretty beaten up house. As you can see, the house is demolished pretty much. This is the farm. We have a sign here which is also empty. This is right behind it. This place is abandoned. No wonder the letter was not found so far. But Franklin is here to save the day. This place is absolutely perfect for a letter. It's so high up, it's in a secluded place, it's so well hidden. What you can do is land the helicopter here if you want to, or you can climb the many ladders. And since I do have a helicopter, of course I'll use that. You should have absolutely no issues with this one. Just look for this big circle on the map, and of course in the center of this circle is the letter. Jump down here and you get it. You might remember this place from my stunts video, which I did a while ago. We had to go over this huge rock. On the rock, however, we can find a letter too. Once again we had a stunt jump here. In this location we have a pool which is run down. I guess nowadays it's used for drug deals and whatnot. Not for the intended purpose, because look at the surroundings. Everything is so abandoned and broken too. Another stunt jump location. This is the worst stunt jump in the game, because after you do it, you lose your vehicle because it falls into water. It's not the same for letter scraps, however, you can just land your helicopter here or get a boat, I guess, too. Nice waves. The letter is right behind the lighthouse. We are currently in grape seed, which actually makes sense, the name makes sense, because they do make grape here and they make it from seeds and whatnot. So yeah, this is grape seed. We're gonna find these grape places, I guess these are grapes? I don't know, whatever they are, look for the second one. We have a bunch. At the second white one, if you walk a little bit forward, you're gonna find the letter on the ground. Pretty easy to miss, because it's pretty well hidden. This place is pretty interesting. We have the sea underneath us and we have a bunch of random crap over here. We have pipes, we have a boat, we have tires and all other sorts of stuff. Hello dude. It's not as abandoned as you would expect, because we do have pedestrians here, so yeah, not abandoned. We have a letter here which should be pretty difficult to find because it's right next to the water. It's pretty well hidden, but just look for this in the water and look on the side and you get it pretty easily. Not much issue here. What an absolutely fantastic place for a letter. I love places like this. This is Cassidy Creek on the bottom. This is so high up in the sky. This gorgeous rock. You can see the gorgeous bridge in the distance. This game is just gorgeous. This place is right next to another place which is super dangerous. We have a mission here with Trevor, so do not go in this camp. You're gonna regret it. Do not go down there. However, if you climb here at the house with the satellite dish, you can find the next letter. Just don't go to the camp, please. And here's another confusing one. Go right over here. At this location, look for these rocks with two trees behind the rocks. In the distance you can see this red camp, I guess, farmhouse, whatever it is, lumber yard, I guess a lumber yard. The letter itself is between these two trees. In Paleto Bay, right above the barber shop, on this street we can find this house. It's the third house from the left side. Go on these stairs and on the second floor we can find it. This letter could be a little bit difficult to find if you're just free roaming, however, if you're following this guide you should have no issues. Just go at this garage. On the left side of the garage you're gonna find three buildings. In the center we'll find this broken house with the blue cloth on this side. In the building itself we can get the letter. Pretty much at the top side of the map we can find a little house over here which has a staircase. Go up the 3-4 step staircase and you get the letter. The hippies and usually bums hang out here, which is pretty much the same thing, honestly. We have a few old hippies here. Hello ladies! Just find the social justice for all tent. Inside of it is the 49th letter. One more to go! And guys, it is almost over. We have one more letter to collect. It's right behind me. I can almost taste it. It's so good. Okay, so look at my stats. My stats are currently at 7% and this is 3. This is gonna change to 4 and it's gonna change to 8 after I collect this. Also after I collect it, it's gonna unlock an extra mission. So we collected these letter scraps to form a big letter with the confession of the killer. After we collect all of them, we're gonna know the location of the killer in the game. So let's do that. 50 out of 50 letter scraps have been collected. Let's get the parachute and wait for the letter. This is it, guys. You can read it yourselves if you want. I'm not gonna read it, so just pause if you want to and read it yourselves. I'm terrible at reading, so I'm not gonna do that. Your dear friend Dreyfus. Okay, let's stop reading and the killer identity and location have been revealed. Okay, and that location is right over here. This is a very small mission, so let's do it right now. Let's go and kill the killer or spare him, and let's go and see who and what he is. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the mansion of the killer. Let's see who he really is. Go through this door and he's gonna be right next to the pool. I do love myself, thank you very much.
Peter Dreyfus? I said, are you Peter Dreyfus?
Who are you? You want an autograph? No offense, but I'm not reading any screenplays.
Huh?
I mean, you're from the hood. right?
Sure.
You don't want to pick up the guns, because, like, if you pick up the guns, everybody dies. It's tragedy, pathos, tedium. I'm bored. Unless, you know, you're here to copulate.
I'm here to what?
People, they want to consume me. They always have. To touch the hem, you know, so to speak. And who's to hold that against them? I don't. Well, what time is it? I got a few minutes before my colonic, you know, if you want to suck me off.
What?
I wouldn't mind.
Motherfucker, do I look like I'm here to suck you off?
I don't know what you're here for, chum. You're like some barely credible deus ex machina sent here by random chance in order to challenge my impending divinity.
Man, I don't know what the fuck you just said, but guess what? I'm here for this, chum.
Hey, what's this about?
Do you know her?
Security?
What's her name?
Security, this guy's trying to rape me!
Leonore Johnson.
It's not what you think.
The one who pants you fucked over after you killed her just because you could.
How much you want? How much money you want?
I got enough motherfucking money, homie.
I'm famous. Fuck you! I can do whatever I want. Those are the rules, civilian!
I am not taking bribes. I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. So get yourself a gun and kill this bastard, because he is really an asshole. Seriously, he deserves to die. Screw you, bro. I hate you so much. If you kill him, you're gonna get a gold medal, which of course is what I want. And even if I didn't get a gold medal, I would still kill him. He's such a bastard. Also, if you don't remember, the whole reason why we did this is because he killed a person, he mutilated her, and probably did some awful things to her, which are all described in this website. Type here Johnson, go to the website, and you can see her picture, which Franklin showed to the killer. And of course you can visit any one of these pages and read more about her. But anyway guys, this was it for this video. I hope I helped, I hope you found it entertaining. I would also like to thank my lovely Patreon supporters: Vladas, Alex Chavez, Max Robinson, Soup Smile, and everyone else listed on the screen. Thank you for watching and thank you so much for your support.